Did you know that one of America's most beloved brands is moving production overseas? Not because of cheaper labor, not because of technology, but because of one thing: tariffs. And this isn't just one company. In fact, 5 major companies have just confirmed that they're leaving. No press conferences, no public outcry, just a quiet exodus of jobs and factories leaving American soil. But what's the real cost of these trade wars? The truth might shock you. Stay with us to discover how this could change the American economy forever. Number 1. Walmart's shocking move. Let's start with Walmart, the largest retailer in the US, the go-to for most American shoppers. They've just announced something that could have a massive ripple effect: price hikes across the board. We're not talking about luxury goods or gadgets. We're talking about essentials, food, everyday items. The reason? Tariffs are crushing their margins, and they're not stopping there. Walmart's also slashing inventory, cancelling supplier contracts, and slowing down restocks. The cost of doing business in America is just too high. Number 2, Detroit's auto giants on the edge. Now, let's head to Detroit, home of General Motors and Ford, 2 of the giants of American industry. These companies just made a move that sent shockwaves through Wall Street. They withdrew their financial guidance, admitting that they can no longer predict their future due to one factor: tariffs. Imagine it. Raw materials are no longer predictable. Prices fluctuate wildly. 10% one week, 50% the next. It's a nightmare for manufacturers. And it's already causing production delays and massive cuts in investment. Even Stellantis, the parent company of Jeep and Chrysler, laid off workers in Indiana. The question is, will these titans of American industry survive? Number 3, Harley-Davidson's heartbreaking decision. But the most shocking move of all? Harley-Davidson, the American icon known for its roaring motorcycles and all-American charm. Well, not anymore. 3 models: the Pan America, the Sportster S, and the Nightster, will no longer be built in Wisconsin. They're being moved to Thailand. Why? To avoid a 60% import tax imposed by foreign governments. Yes, you heard that right. A 60% tax. Harley-Davidson said it was a market strategy, but for workers in Milwaukee, it's clear. This decision was driven by policy, not cost of labor. If you're enjoying this deep dive into how tariffs are changing the face of American business, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's keep going, because what's coming next could change the way you see American manufacturing forever. Number 4, Caterpillar's struggle. Now, let's head to Peoria, Illinois, where Caterpillar, the company that builds America's bulldozers, just took a massive financial hit from tariffs. We're talking anywhere from $250 million to $350 million in losses this quarter alone. And they've made it clear they're looking into long-term solutions, which means they might be forced to pull operations out of the US. Why? Because it's cheaper to build bulldozers anywhere else in the world. This is the type of decision that could lead to the collapse of entire industries. Think about it. This isn't just about bulldozers. It's about every product that's tied to global supply chains. Number 5, Nike's price increase. Then there's Nike, the footwear giant. They've just announced a price increase of $2 to $10 per pair of shoes. And guess what? The reason is tariffs. Because over half of Nike's shoes are made in Vietnam, they're now facing a 46% import duty. So, what's Nike doing? Cutting discounts and raising prices. This means higher costs for consumers, and the brand is no longer the affordable powerhouse it once was. These 5 companies are just the tip of the iceberg. Many other brands, Polaris, Target, and more, are moving operations quietly behind the scenes. They're shifting production to places like Mexico, Vietnam, and Thailand. But not because of cheap labor. They're doing it for stability. Tariffs have become so unpredictable, it's like a political minefield. And no business wants to step on one. The real cost here. It's not just about lost profits. It's about jobs. Factories are closing, product lines are shrinking, and consumers are paying the price. Think about it. Fewer products on the shelves, fewer jobs in factories, and higher prices for everyday items. And what's Washington doing? Still claiming that tariffs are helping the American worker. But the truth is, they're destroying American jobs and pushing businesses out. So here's the harsh reality. You cannot tariff your way to prosperity. By trying to punish other countries, America is only hurting itself. The truth is this: Washington is changing the rules overnight, and companies simply can't survive that kind of volatility. Businesses are leaving in self-defense, not in protest. And what's happening right now is an exodus, not a temporary setback. Conclusion: the final twist. But here's the most shocking part. It's being normalized. When Walmart raises prices and cuts orders, and when Harley-Davidson shifts production overseas, and when Caterpillar faces millions in losses, all without much of a public reaction, that's not strength. That's resignation. The question is, who's actually being protected? Certainly not the workers or the consumers. If nothing changes, this exodus will only grow. So, here's a thought. Is this the future of American business? If you've learned something new today, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. The next video is just as eye-opening, and you won't want to miss it.